when it comes to point fighting, one of the best tools in your arsenal to have is a good front leg side kick. You don't need to be the best kicker, but you need to have a respectable side kick to do well out there, okay? You don't need to be super foot Wallace, but you need to have a good side kick. And okay, so let's talk about side kicks a little bit. So we have the traditional side kick, okay, which looks like this. Okay, so again. Okay, it's a traditional side kick. Knee comes up like this. You pivot and kick, bring it back, put it down. That's the traditional side kick. Okay, and then we have the sparring side kick, where you bring your foot up like a tabletop. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, and then you extend your leg. And when I do it, my heel is at my target. Okay, so there's a red line here. I'll stand right on the red line, and I got my heel pointed at my target. Notice I'm not doing this. Okay, that's more like a roundhouse kick chamber. Okay, from here, I can do a roundhouse kick. Okay, where my knee is over here, but I'm doing a side kick. Okay, so I want my side kick to go in a straight line, and I want my heel pointed at my target, and I want my leg up like a tabletop, like this. Boom. Okay? Now, here's the problem with the traditional side kick. Okay? It's hard to demonstrate without a partner, but when your knee is straight up like this, someone comes at you, okay, they can hit you while you're like this, and you can't do anything about it, okay? So, let's say I pick my leg up to side kick, the guy rushes forward, and then my leg is just hitting their body, and I just stuck doing this, I can't finish my side kick, okay? But if I pick it up like this, they rush forward, I just straighten my leg out, and I can get them, okay? So whenever I lift up my chamber to side kick, in sparring, I lift it up like a tabletop. I want it flat so I can put a plate right there. That's the idea. You don't want this leg to step forward, okay? When you're learning the side kick, what you're gonna wanna do is this, okay? And that's understandable because from here, it's much easier to side kick, okay? It's the easiest place to side kick with your feet together. But this is a dangerous place to be when you're fighting, because if you get hit hard here, you're gonna fall over. Plus, the only thing you can do well from here is side kick, which is fine if you have the room, but you might not have the room. The other fighter might close the distance. So, you want to start with your feet apart, okay? And you want to kick without stepping. Now, what I did do is I pivoted, and you can do a little slide if you want, okay? But you don't want to do a little shuffle for your side kick. Now, once in a while, there's an occasion where it makes sense. But you want to be in control of it, and you don't want to make it muscle memory, and you don't want to make it habit to do that. Okay. Checking the time here. So, when I throw the side kick here, I kick and I don't step. So I'm bouncing, I don't step, okay? I just kick. All right, that's something really good to develop. So when you're on your own, you can just stand there, really work on, and you can find like a line on the rug, or maybe a floorboard, or you could have a pair of shoes, or I'm gonna grab this cone. It doesn't have to be a cone, it could be a sneaker. Any object you can put on the ground, put your foot next to it, stand there, and kick, and try not to take a step. Try to start there, and have it end there. So I'm here, my foot comes from here, out and back, up and back, okay? All right, then I have real control, okay? The reason why you don't take a little step is because you tell the other person you're about to kick. So if I'm bouncing and I do this, he thinks, oh, side kick's coming, okay? So if I'm bouncing here and I go, I might do a beautiful side kick, but I did a little side step, the person goes, side kick's coming. And if they see that, then they'll maybe get out of the way, or worse, they'll step in and punch you in the middle of your side kick, and you won't be able to do anything about it if they get to you fast enough, okay? So that's why whenever you side kick, you want to usually 9 out of 10 times, you don't want to step beforehand, okay? There are exceptions to that rule, but we'll get to that another time, okay? So here, boom, okay. Now, once you can do that well, then you go on to the pump side kick, okay? Or call it sliding side kick. WTF, Taekwondo people call it the cut kick. Pump side kick is when you slide forward with each kick. So it looks like this. Okay, this angle, you could just throw, usually I just throw a couple like this. Okay, then like that, okay? Pump side kick, and what's good about it is you cover distance. So you're more likely to hit the person when you can slide forward. So it's basically, you start out like a regular side kick. I have my chamber, but then as I extend this leg out to kick, this foot slides, like that. So my leg is up, slide, up, slide. That's something you can work on first. Okay, before you can do a whole bunch of kicks on one leg, just practice that. Just try sliding with each kick. Here, bouncing. Like that, okay? Come forward. Okay, so every time I kick, I slide. Bouncing. Okay? Now, every time you side kick, it's good to minimize the telegraphing that you might do. We all have like a little quirk that we do before a kick. But I think it's impossible to weed out all the telegraphic movements. And that's why you do lots of fakes, so that they don't notice them, okay? So if I'm moving, do lots of fakes, boom, boom around, boom, I kick, I can make it sneakier. Okay, I can make it harder to read and hit them with that. Okay, so that is the pump side kick. You're gonna pick up your leg and then squat as low as you can, and then kick. And when you kick, you also slide. Okay, so first we'll do it without the kick. Okay, so I lift my leg up, I squat and slide. Okay, see that? Then I can add the kick. Okay, so my leg is up, squat, slide and kick. Okay, so here we go. Here, and I try to do 2 kicks or 3 kicks. Okay, so it's like this. Here we go. Okay, and they're not going to be your prettiest kicks, and that's okay. When you do this, don't worry about speed. Worry about 2 things. Well, 3, okay? Number 1, squat as low as you can. You might fall over, that's fine. If you almost fall over doing a squat, or you do fall over, it means you're pushing yourself. And if you don't push yourself, it's a waste of time, okay? So if you're squatting and you're only like doing that, I mean, you're not getting the full effect out of the kick, okay? So really pick that leg up and get as low as you can, and then kick, okay? It might be a sad looking kick. It's okay, you'll get there. Okay, so the squat is important. Then the other thing is slide as much as you can. You could start out doing 1 kick, then later on try to do 2 and 3. And then the other thing is try to kick higher, okay? If you can't kick super high with it, that's fine. If you can only kick to your waist, that's fine, kick to your waist. Try to kick above your belt level if you can, but if you can't, it's okay. You'll get better with time, okay? So, and again, really take a long time doing it, okay? It's not a race, it's about, okay, leg up, squat, then slide and kick. The other important thing is look at my chamber. It's a tabletop. Even when I squat, tabletop chamber, like that, okay? You're gonna wanna start doing things like this. Don't do it. Try not to do it, okay? Keep that leg up here as much as you can. The other thing, keep your heel pointed straight ahead. If I'm doing it this way, okay, I want my heel straight in front of me, okay? I don't want it over here, I don't want it over there, I want it straight ahead, okay? Okay, last thing to work on when you do that is keep your shoulders up. Because after you side kick, you want to back flip. So if I side kick, boom, I can come in with my hands. Okay, again, I'm here, boom. Okay, see I come in with my hands. So when I throw my side kick, I don't want to put my body too far down here. Plus, wherever your head is going, wherever your neck goes, your whole body goes. Okay, so it's hard, but you want to stay as upright as you can when you side kick, so you can so you can follow up after you throw your side kick. So when you do the Zsolt Moradi drill, hand up, leg up, squat, kick, okay? All right, so I like to do those, I do them for 3 minutes. I'll do it 3 minutes on my right leg, and then I'll take like a minute break, and then do it 3 minutes with my left leg. But it took me a while to work up to that, and you might want to do it at like a minute. Might even just do 30 seconds. But time yourself. If you have a smartphone, or your mom or dad does, use a timer, or they got an egg timer, a cooking timer, any timer, okay? Or if you got a clock in the wall with a second hand, you can keep an eye on the second hand and time it, and try to increase the amount of time that you do it. It's a fantastic drill, and it will give you good pumping side kicks. Okay, one more note on side kicks and training alone. You don't always need pads to train, okay? So something I used to do, and I didn't have a dojang right away, and I needed to train, so I would come to the racquetball courts, and I would do this for 2.5 minutes, okay? I would go. Okay, so for 2.5 minutes I would do that. And then I would go side hook round. And I would go side axe kick. And I would do that 2 minutes each time. I would take a minute break in between. And it was really good for my stamina, and it was good for my explosive kicks. And I got a lot out of that. And so that's something you can do. While you're at home, you can do that. If you can't do it indoors, it's too hard on the rest of your family, you can do it outdoors. Okay? There's always something you can do. All right? Okay, good luck out there. Stay safe, stay positive, and see you later.